Hello, welcome to Community Viewpoint. I am your host for this segment, Maria Guerra, and I am so lucky to have Miss Leanne Luna again on Community Viewpoint, giving us some wonderful community resource information. And welcome, Leanne. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I'm going to come back every month.
Well, you are welcome anytime, anytime. And all the information that you always bring is so valuable, and it's information that we all have access to. It's so great when you bring it because it opens up the community to have just some wonderful trainings and access these grants that a lot of people don't know about them still. So let's just get right into it. So tell me about what's coming up next.
Our first class is a Eating Smart Being Active class. And this is going to be 8 weeks. And
that's awesome.
You'll learn all sorts of stuff about being, I don't know, do I have to move it?
I'm not sure. We might as well. That's what I'm seeing on there. So, okay, so what are the dates? When does it start?
It starts April 2nd to May 21st.
Okay.
And it is on Zoom, so it's all virtual. You get cooking
convenient
demos, you get recipe ideas and resources and support. You spend 8 weeks, you learn how to cook healthy, eat healthy, save money while shopping, plan and prepare meals, and be active.
That is awesome.
And actually our Hope Run starts in 2 days. And it's going to run over a couple months, and I don't have the particulars on it, but if you go to Hope NYCC, you can take a look at what we're having, and we have a map, and you walk every day, and it gets you closer to the end of your destination on the map. And as you go along, you learn about Nevada, and you learn about our programs, and you learn about all sorts of cool things.
And that pretty cool.
Right hand in hand with this class, because the class teaches you how to do healthy eating and activities. So
okay, so that's really cool. So then so definitely, so what you're saying, go to NYCC. There's probably a link to the Hope Run if they forget to write Hope NYCC.
Yep.
And then the walk is going to be over time versus like a gathering in one day.
Exactly.
And then that way the walk can be the physical activity as part of the class.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
That's great.
And it's our one fundraiser that we do every year, because grants will cover a lot of things, but they won't cover a lot of things that help us engage the community. So we're very restricted on how we spend the grant money. And this is our fundraiser. And this has actually allowed us to operate and engage with the community better over the whole year.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And you get to walk and learn about your state and community. So that's pretty cool too. I like that they're incorporating that. Did they always do that? I haven't got to participate before, but
since it's gotten to be virtual, it used to be a one-day thing, and it was around Mountain Falls. And there's a lot of things that came, especially the last couple, because they were huge. We had over 500 participants.
Wow.
And so the last couple were pretty big. And then when it went virtual, we realized we could actually like make it into a goal to walk as long as it takes, like to Tonopah or something. I don't exactly, I haven't been part of the meeting, so I don't know the particulars, but you'll walk and you'll make progress over a couple months to a final goal. And they have an app that tracks your activity and a whole bunch of great swag bag this year. I wish I had it here. I took it home, but they have this thing. It's a mister, a personal mister that fits in your purse. Very happy.
Nice. Nice.
And then this is the other swag. Let's see, where did they go? They have, this is a swag.
Is that a water bottle?
That's a water bottle.
So as part of the nutrition class, they're probably telling you to drink lots of water and encouraging that because drinking lots of water is good for you. I like the koozie too.
Lots of koozies, couple koozies in there, and the water bottle and this mister and all sorts of stuff. And a journal. See, I got a journal. Oops.
And you can write recipes in there too if you happen
Right.
to journaling on the day that you're doing the nutrition class.
Exactly.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
really cool because and I wonder, are they going to be recording them so people can go back over and see them again, or
For the Hope Run, I'm sure they're going to be
no, for the
asking.
nutrition class?
No, these are in person, or these are virtually,
Okay, so they're live
virtual,
only.
individual.
Don't miss them.
Yeah, and they may show the cooking demos may be recorded
Okay.
because we've done some of that, but these are come sit at the computer, learn some stuff, and then practice it all week, and then discuss your problems or your successes the next week.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yep.
That's cool. So there's 3 classes though you have to talk about
Right.
tonight.
So
And
these are my programs here.
all right.
So adult mental health aid. It's been a while since we've had one of these. It's an excellent class. It's 8 hours. It's in person here at the NICC on the right side of the NAC. And it's going to be April 7th from 8 to 5. Wait, I got the wrong one up. Darn it. Yeah, April 7th. It works, but it's the wrong one. So this is the class we're talking about right now.
Okay.
And April 7th here at the NICC, and I need you to contact me at leanne@nicc.org in order to sign up for this class. I just need your email and your telephone number, and we'll get you all signed up. And then it's a really, really good class for approaching people who are in crisis. It teaches people how mental health works and how mental illness works. And it's a really good class to take. So
Yeah, it's really do you have any advice for somebody that is going to sign up for that? Like, what can they mentally prepare for entering this class?
it is a stressful topic. So if you have had, say you've had a suicide in your family and it's recent and you haven't gotten over it yet, you may not be able to be in this class for 8 hours. So it's really for people who are willing, caregivers who are resilient and able to help somebody else in crisis. So if you are if you're vulnerable, then you can go ahead and contact me and I'll get you in touch with resources. But for this class, it is for caregivers, people who are willing to step up and help somebody who might be in crisis.
Okay. Would you recommend this for like people who work for grocery stores, people who
Absolutely.
work at car dealerships, people that work just out in the public or retail shops? Would you recommend? Okay, so people that come in contact with a lot of people. So
absolutely. Anybody who's dealing with the general public, anybody who may have mental illness in their family and may want to know how to deal with it better. You get a book, you get a nice 75-page book that you take with you, and that's your reference, and you can have it. You get a certificate that's good for 2 years. So anybody who's looking for a job, this is a good certificate to have because it shows a prospective employer that you're engaged and that you care about your community. So anybody who's looking for a job, anybody who handles the public, anybody who may have mental illness in their family who want to learn how to handle it better. So.
Okay. And the next class is on the same lines, but for youth, right?
For youth, yeah. So this one is Saturday, April 17th. We had one last month. We had one this month, actually. We have one coming up on the 26th, and it filled up. So this is one that's really easy to fill up because it's youth and people are really interested in youth. What it does is it teaches people what might be the difference between regular adolescence and what might be an adolescence in crisis. So it's really specific in what it teaches you. Both classes will give you a set of practice skills to apply to somebody who might be in practice, who might be in crisis. And this one's good for anybody who, youth group leaders, church people, people who are, anyone dealing with youth. So teachers, we've had a lot of our CASA, our court advocates take this class, so that they could tell what the difference is.
Parents,
Foster parents,
foster parents.
absolutely. This is a good class for anybody who has a child who might be at risk, or is concerned about what might be the difference between a regular adolescent development and what might become a crisis in the future.
You know, we're coming up on just a couple of minutes left, but I just wanted to ask, what about businesses that come across youth, fast food establishments?
Sure.
Teenagers go there,
Mhm.
arcades, the
Arcades.
So,
Mhm.
people that work in areas that adolescents might tend to frequent. So
Exactly.
if you're watching this, please get a hold of Leanne, and try to be there at this class, or make arrangements to be at the next one. So this is run on a grant, right?
Exactly. So this comes to you free. You get another book that's about this thick, and it comes to you free for this year, because this grant that I'm working here will end in November. So for right now, you can have this class for free. I do have another class I don't have a flyer on yet. It is on May 1st, and it's Safe Talk. That's the 4-hour suicide awareness class. I had to cancel my last one because I didn't get enough people.
Okay.
So
well, we're going to have you on again now.
Right. So let's go over this one more time, because this has got, Tamalin is your contact for this. It's tamalin@nicc.org.
Okay.
And with the mental health awareness stuff, it's leanne@nicc.org. We're both at 775-727-9970. And you can ask for either one of us.
Thank you so much. So much. Your name is not Mitch. Your name is Leanne. I was trying to read the flyer on my screen as I was talking. Oh, Leanne, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for sharing this valuable information with the community. We really appreciate you, and we're so lucky to have you here in our community. And we just got 10 seconds to go, and I'm going to let you say goodbye to everybody and have a safe weekend.
Come to class. Have a safe weekend. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.